It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Here's second and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he kept that play alive as liquid as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Raheem Blackshear is set to return for the Panthers. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. Another try with Brooks. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
There's an air of excitement anytime they call his number on the ground. And I think we can see why. They just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second. And he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
And he's in! Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers!
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. try the right side this time. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Off he goes. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. 41 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
And he's going to be taken down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down. Now Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On second down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's into the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So it is halftime here in the NFC wildcard matchup as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Here's Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Throwing is Young. This one caught at the 4.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's Young. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Oh, yeah. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This one complete to Oliver. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll go once more with Brooks. Not much develops there. We'll get this to about the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
Now Young gonna keep it himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
A second down throw for Young. He'll take off again. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. To throw is Young. He'll run again. A second effort, and he is in. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Badgley now, attack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson, touchdown, Panthers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of...
The ball comes out, and the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
That is caught, and he's in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Badgley's extra point is good. Panthers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with the counter to try and pick it up. He's inside the 35. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 37 yards. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. He gets free to the 20. And he is going to score. take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
The end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley, he's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.